One trophy now in our cabinet for the season. We look ahead to take on Clyde in the Scottish Cup. But first, a tricky fixture against Celtic. This is Beyond Blue Brazil. Welcome in. Since last time when we lifted the Premier Sports Cup at Hampden, we have gone on a really good run, and there's been a few little interesting news bits that we'll cover as well. I'll cover the results first. If you're enjoying the series, do hit that subscribe button. Likes and comments on the videos really do help, so they are much appreciated. We followed up the Hibernian game against another team from the capital, Hearts. It ended 2-2. It was a very rotated side. We were missing the likes of Gordon Johnson. Even Velasco couldn't play. We had to, that quickly after the cup final, we had to rotate. I felt we could. We did, and although we were chasing the game at one point, we actually took the lead in the second minute, and we found ourselves chasing it 2-1. We did get the draw. Johan Berger, who I think really needs to start getting that game time. He's starting to get a little rattled. He wants to be playing. I think he's good enough to play. We've got to balance him and Gordon Johnson quite well for the remainder of the season, I think. But a draw away from home, not so bad. We then rattled off 2 1-0 wins at home. One over Aberdeen, one over Livingston. Our main strikers getting 1 goal in each game. Not terrible performances. We just had to win them, and we did that. So I'm actually, there's no over-analysing. We won those games. We move on. Inverness Cali Thistle, better result this time. We did rotate in this game as well. The thinking was that we had Celtic coming up, but we also, it was more due to the proximity of those previous 2 games. It was about 3 games in about 9 days, and it catches up to a team. Johan Berger with a brace this time, kept him on for the full length of the game. Kamara also with a header in the 12th minute. So a solid performance away from home, and an expected win. Because right now we expect to win most of our games because we are the best team in Scotland. Asterix right now. So top of the table, we were in this position last season. Now we've still only lost that 1 game on the opening day, but it was to Celtic, and we play Celtic in the league today. Celtic have dropped off just slightly. They fall behind Rangers. I think it's more about Rangers picking up some really good results, including beating Celtic more than anything else. When they beat Celtic 2-0, that's when they sort of changed positions, but Celtic have been dangerous form recently. Obviously, draws against Hibs and Dundee, they won't be too happy with, but you know, they've won 4 of their last 5. Their only loss being to Rangers at home, which is not great. But so a couple of small things that happened in the news. Gordon Johnson picked up the World Under-21 Football of the Year award, Best Rookie. I think that's good. He's still obviously very young. 47 appearances, 32 goals. That's obviously partly this season, partly the end of last season when he was at Dundee United. But we're happy for him to pick up that award. And this one blew me out the water. Velasco has won the European Golden Boy. 13 goals, 10 assists, the majority of them for our club, but yeah, just an absolute outstanding little achievement by Velasco, and we really like him. 20 years old, he's got a £70 million release clause. I think that is too low. Right now, that's too low. We're going to try and get him on a new contract soon enough. It is all about when we can get him that money. But yeah, he looks brilliant as our deep line forward. Really happy for him to pick up that award. Massive. I really like him. If we can keep him and get his release clause up again, I'm thinking towards the sort of 30 million mark. Then that's like build a new Scottish squad type money. Yeah, he only signed a new deal not long ago, so yeah, we got to wait a bit longer. The only other bit of news is we will definitely be looking for a new goalkeeper this summer. We need one to either sign Bates or find someone permanently anyway. But now, if we somehow by hook or crook get hold of Bates or manage to loan him back, we need a backup. Kieran Slicker at the end of this season, underutilized tactic. Make sure if you're selling someone that you need as a backup, don't sell mid-season. We're We're selling Kieran Slicker at the end of the season to Aberdeen for 48.5k, and given that his contract was run down, that's a good little bit of business, and I don't mind helping out Aberdeen. Big game today against Celtic. We are going to try and take the game to them. Now, obviously, it's at Celtic Park, but we are a better side than we were on that opening day, and I think our strikers can give them trouble. Lineup for the game at Celtic Park: Bates in goal, Pedrinho left wing back, Byrne right wing back. There, Vicevic and Kamara as our centre back pairing, Allgreen and Queeley as our defensive midfield, Scott and Pedrinho as our attacking midfielders, and Johnson Velasco up top. You'll notice that Ham is missing. He's actually got a hernia. He's out about 6 to 8 weeks. That's not good. We struggle with Martin Ham deciding what we play him as at the start of the season, but honestly, as the DLP defend, he basically plays every game that he's fit for. He is a good player. He's just not a massive assist maker in that sort of position, but he does a solid job, and we do miss him today. On the bench, Kieran Slicker, Manses Cisador, Waldson, Johan Berger, Perry, Dane Murray, and McGaughey. Which, to be honest, McGaughey hasn't really played that much. 14 appearances off the bench, but a good solid rating. This is as strong a bench as we've ever had, so pretty happy going into this game. On the face of it, we've moved to balanced for this game. I'm just thinking that it is Celtic Park. It is Celtic. They've the only team who beat us so far this season, but we'd love this run to continue. We kind of we like it at the top of the table. Make a difference. Make a difference. Make a bloody difference. We just need to keep the team playing as we have been. It is an icy day this January against Celtic. Just really looking for a positive result again. The funny thing is, when you're playing in Scotland and you start to push for that, the glory of breaking the old firm, getting up there and about them, every game against Celtic and Rangers is still so tough. That's never a pen. And the reason that's never a pen is there's nothing in my mind thinks that the defender is going to push him over there. He's not near the ball. Disappointing. Celtic go 1-0 up, and it is a familiar story here. Not remotely happy with the start of this game. Celtic get their pen at home. Good header away that time. Let's see. Oh no. I thought it was going wide. Are you kidding me? He is offside. Oh, jeez. A double fire, just pump the ball in the box, penalty, and then goal would have been horrendous. I think they've called the wrong guy offside there. I won't really complain. I think we're going to have to go positive because we've got to try and get on the ball. Right, headed away again. Still back to a Celtic player. We have not had the ball. Come on, boys. This is worrying. Is Celtic Park just going to be our bogey ground? The last game we lost in the league was Celtic Park. We've come back and we look nothing like ourselves. I encourage the team here. Johnson's playing poorly, but we haven't had the ball to him, so effectively he's playing poorly because he just hasn't been involved, is what I gather from that. Good save by Bates. I think unless Bates is able to pick someone out here. Okay, we've moved it to centre back pretty quick. Pedrinho, he's got some space. Does like to run. Finds Scott. Scott back to Pedrinho. It's a poor pass. Celtic cut out. I think we need to start pressing them because we need to get that ball back. Look at that. That's onside. That is disgusting. We're going to have to press them. Press them, counter press, get up in their face. Whatever it takes. It's 2-0 down within, just over half an hour. We have not had the ball. Not once. I should have maybe gone into the game, played a bit more cautious, maybe played defensive, but it's just not how we're set up. Like, our best football is get the ball to that attacking midfield, striker, partnership, etc., and take it to teams, and we've been much better doing that. We don't have the defense to absorb attack after attack like we have done in previous seasons. We used to have, like, by far the best 2 centre-backs in each league, but in the SPFL, there's an argument to be made that we don't have that. Now, Johnson's in, but I think he's offside. He is. Johan Berger might find himself coming on at half-time because we cannot have Gordon Johnson offside the one moment the ball gets to him. Right, I'm going to try and up their morale, and then we'll maybe hammer them second half if things don't improve. Right, so we'll leave Johnson on for the immediate burn. Why? Someone fix long throw, not even long throws, just throw-ins. Why would he throw it over the top of our player? If they had scored that, I'd have just walked away from this game. Right, Pedrinho having an absolute awful game at left back. So it looks like we have to take on the Everton loanee for another sub appearance. Right, Scott's running through. Keeper, that's amazing. Right! That's the kind of goal that can change a game. Celtic might implode here. What the hell was that? Watch this again from several angles. This is lovely. Pedrinho plays the ball through the middle. Scott runs onto it. Keeper panics, hammers it off his own defender. The ball flies in the net. Right. If there's ever a time to just suddenly become a different team, boys, it's now. We're going to attack them. Good header away. It's only as far as a Celtic player because we have nobody, even though we're attacking, nobody gets out to the edge of the area quick enough there. Right, we've won the ball. We've put it forward. Unfortunately, we haven't managed to keep it. As long as we press them here, we can maybe win the ball. That guy's miles offside, but the other guy's not. That is just comical defending from us. This is the problem going positive or attacking. The centre-backs, they just get pulled out of position. That time, he's pulled out of position for no reason. He shouldn't be pressing that guy there. He should be defending. The centre-backs shouldn't press like that. You can be a gegenpressing team and your centre-backs don't have to wander out of position. It's because he moves all the way to the right, gives up that space. We find ourselves 3-1 down. And by far our worst performance of the season. Just staring us in the face. I feels like I don't even want to take on our players because we're not going to gain anything from tiring out the players who probably have to play in the next couple of games. Oh, it's absolutely dreadful. I'm going to take on Man Cisador and put him as a defensive mid just for the sake of it. Oh, Berger puts one wide. Might as well go back down and positive. Player instructions. Where's... Try to press left less often. Normally I wouldn't do this, but honestly, on positive it just feels like kamikaze centre-backs again. Not even with the ball this time, just like the ball's in and around a danger area and they just gravitate towards the ball even though they've got no right moving 20 yards to not even tackle a guy. Really disappointing. Thought like the Celtic own goal might have opened things up for us. Velasco whips it in, nobody close to the header. Right, if we can get a goal in the next couple minutes, we'll just go full on, very attacking. Out wide. Oh, that's a hit. Right. I did say we were going to do it. That is an unbelievable goal, and it comes at a great time for us. Being more expressive. Do we just shoot on sight? I think we probably do. I think we probably do, given what we've just seen. Weirdly enough, we're going to try and let their defense out a bit, but we're going to be right up in their face, and we're going to press the hell out of them. Odd, right? You're thinking that that's strange, but if we win the ball here, I want their defense to be sitting quite high. I don't want to press them back so they're sitting in. That's the theory I'm going with, but what a strike from Pedrinho. And again, we're showing fight, but the early part of this game, we have been so poor that we've given them a great opportunity to get 3 points and close the gap on us. Now, they can't pass us, but Rangers could. So demand more. Minutes left on the clock. Can we get another big late equaliser against one of the old firm here? We did it against Rangers earlier this season. Come on, boys. That's a horrendous challenge. Get him sent off. If that's anything but a red, good. Right. Everything stays the same. There's no change. We have to get close to them. I say I lied. There will be a change. We'll have to press from the front as well. I'm not sure we're going to get a chance here, but if they give the ball back, goes out of play, we better have time to take this. I do not want to see any quick movement of that clock. Come on, boys. We've got about 10 seconds here, realistically, to get this ball forward. Very attacking. Just protect that ball. Ball forward. Oh, it wasn't the worst idea, but they cut out. I think Celtic will just close it down here. Pop it forward. They've given it back to us. Lifts it forward. Sorry, that's a corner. Everything is on this corner. Is the keeper up? Oh, we hit the bar! Oh, no! That was it. That was the chance. Oh, we gave it our all in the end. I'm not going to be too hard on the players, but it's a game of inches, and if it had been an inch the other way, it would have dipped down. Keeper beaten, bar saves him, and to think we gave up such a poor goal for the third, and obviously that penalty really hurts. Now, the own goal let us back in it, so that maybe nullifies one, but we just weren't good enough. Yeah, we just weren't good enough. Even early when we started getting a bit more momentum, they hit us on the counter, and that's just, you are not going to win the league title if you give up losses like that. I'm going to say I'm proud of their efforts. There's no point in destroying them. That's our first loss in what feels like forever. Since the first game of the season, Celtic now going to second, Rangers are going to be licking their lips trying to go top of this league. 21 games we went, and then we suffered defeat. Damn. Bring back the 2-0 days. I love that run of 2-0s. Right. 5-goal thriller as well. Damn. What could have been? Alright, we're in the middle of January, so we're going to go lick our wounds. We're going to play Dundee, and then we'll be back for the Clyde game, Scottish Cup game, and we'll probably play quite a rotated side, but we'll play some good players. We're going to put on a show against Clyde. That's my thinking. We've bounced back after the Celtic loss. A professional job done against Dundee. Velasco, Pedrinho, and Johan Berger with the goals. A 3-1 win on at home. Pretty good. I'm starting to worry, like, our home attendances haven't really grown. I'm wondering if we need to consider an expansion of the stadium. I guess building a new stadium wouldn't really work. If we bought the stadium, I think we could expand it, but what do we think? I think I'm going to let them come to their own conclusions, because the money we're spending, it gets wiped out as long as we make Europe effectively. Like, we're not hemorrhaging money that bad, so we'll take it. Now, Velasco, a little up report on him. He is in fantastic form, so they think he is an absolute class player. Leading player for most Premiership sides. That's really good. I just feel like his contract needs to be improved. He signed one like a couple of months ago, so we'll keep an eye on that. Going to the game against Clyde today. Obviously, we've rebounded. We actually have the draw for the Scottish Cup 5th round first, so let's go take part in that. We just want to avoid Celtic Rangers as long as possible. Let's get to the quarterfinals and beyond before we have to worry about them. Hearts. Right, great. We could have had a much better draw, but Hearts it is in the next round if we make it through. They want us to go attacking against Clyde. I think what we'll do is we'll go into it positive, back to how we normally play, and then we'll take it from there. So, the lineup for Clyde is an interesting one. We've got some real strength in there, but I'm also taking a little bit of a risk. So, Bates in goal. There's no point in playing Slicker. He's going into the season. He's literally there for backup. I want Bates to play every game. Need to think about what we're going to do with Bates. Can we get him on our loan? Can we buy him permanently? We need to work on that soon. Pedrinho actually comes in at left wing back. We played Bola in the last game, so he got a bit of a rest. Same with Byrne. We played Perry. We still managed to win. Byrne comes in, so going with our strongest wing backs, looking to take the game of Clyde and put this one away. Mancisidor and Nieva will be the centre back pairing. Now, Nieva's a big lad. 6'3" Brazilian, actually more suited to be, or seemingly wants to play, as fullback. I think he's more of a centre back. Hasn't really had a lot of game time, but a nice prospect. We bring him in. He'll play centre back this game. Allgreen's been filling in for Ham, so he continues there. Quealy is fit. I think I'm going to change that. I meant to. Let's put Dane Murray in there. So Dane Murray will be our defensive midfielder, continuing to just be a solid player for us. Waldson comes into the box-to-box midfielder. We're going to rest Alex Scott, Pedrinho alongside him, and we're going to go Johan Berger and Velasco up top. Now, the risk here is not being made up top. Johan Berger is probably going to fill his boots here. I think he's a very good player. It's just Gordon Johnson is that much better. But Berger comes in alongside Velasco. I expect there to be goals. I expect to win this game. The risk is this centre-back. He hasn't really played. What is he going to give us? But I think we're good enough to progress. This scared me a little. Manager Luke Mahadi. Not the Luke Mahadi we had at Cowdenbeath. Very confusing. There's a new gen with the exact same name. He's been a manager since the start of the game. Weird, right? I thought it was really strange. I thought maybe something had happened to Luke, and after mere 8 seasons he had retired. I'm like, oh man, his career got ruined somewhere along the lines. Right, we just want a professional job here against Clyde. Let's take it to them, get the goals early, and then go home. Now, it is on the road, so we got to consider they are going to be up for this. They're not going to be stupid. They might sit in. They might try and catch us on the counter. So we've got to take our chances, get our goals. Here we go. Corner for them. They've hit the post. We've got it clear. They've put it back in. Oh, Lord. Harkness doesn't manage to keep it in. Looks like he knocks it out for a goal kick. I actually am nervous that it is taking this long to really establish ourselves. Lads, what's happening? 30 odd minutes in, and we have... I don't know if we've had a shot on target. That's a poor pass from our free kick. Pedrinho, Waldson, Velasco. That's some ball out to Pedrinho. You can pull this across. Oh, okay, never mind. so deflating. Waldson now, all green. Pedrinho. All green. Mancisador. I'm just guessing at that name, by the way. If anyone knows how to pronounce it, well, send it on a postcard. Good header. Velasco rises. Pedrinho gets the header. Was that Pedrinho to Velasco link up? Let's see that again. That's the closest we've had to the Pedrinho goal. So Pedrinho whips it. Small Pedrinho heads it back across, and Velasco nips above his marker, nods it in. Bit of quality. 1-0. The good guys. I was bigging up Johan Berger before the game, saying he was going to fill his boots, and he's done nothing. I say things are going well. I have faith. We can still improve. And that is exactly what I expect to see. We're going to tell Murray just to calm down a little bit. He's on a yellow. No need to get sent off. No need to pick up a second yellow here. Put us under unneeded pressure. Velasco, ball forward. Johan Berger. That's what we're kind of expecting. Is that onside? Offside. Oh, it takes so long in Scotland. I don't think because there's no VAR, they really let it hang there. Oh, come on. If anything, it's really close. Johan Berger, nice little finish. It's not going to count. I'll leave him on. Let's see if he can get on the end of one of these. Oh, Mancisador. Nods it over from a Velasco corner. We will take on Gordon Johnson soon. I have no idea what that was. Nieva actually brings it down, whips it across. Velasco can't get there. Velasco, nice ball to Waldson. Waldson's in, and he gets denied. Just want that second goal, lads. Just want that warm, fuzzy feeling in my belly. Velasco pops this one in. It is headed away. Waldson's going to collect this. I think we maybe take on Gordon Johnson here. Right, Gordon Johnson's going to come on. Try and kill this game. Cunningham in behind. This is where Clyde could be dangerous. It's a decent defensive header. Good block by All Green. Only puts as far as Waldson. Back to All Green. Back to Bates. Centre backs have it under control. We moved the ball quite well. I'd be really disappointed if we got too cocky against the likes of Clyde. and made a mistake. Oh, that's a great turn and ball for Pedrinho, who again, we've tried to finish on the left-hand side of the keeper the exact same way. He saves it again, denies us from our second. This is a little worrying. We're going to take on Perry as the right back here. 1-0 against Clyde was not the score I was anticipating at this stage of the game. I kind of anticipated going 1-0 up within like 10-15 minutes. Pedrinho, bit of space. He scored an absolute banger against Celtic. Takes it all the way back. Murray, Pedrinho. What are we doing? Any of our game, we're absolutely pulling our hair out by now. That's lovely. Pedrinho, just wide. Just can't apply that final finish. Yeah, oddly, not a great performance here. I certainly don't want a replay, so if we can just make sure that we don't give anything up. Velasco finds Johnson. This is his chance. Oh, he's dragged it wide. Velasco drops deep. Plays that ball over the top. He knows where his partner's going to be. Velasco swings that one. It's just over the bar. Oh boy. Don't invite pressure on ourselves late on. Good tackle by Pedrinho. They're going to get a throw in though. Deal with this and we can get in the bus and go home. Whip it. Good header by Perry. Pedrinho tries to play it forward again for Johnson. He's going to chase this, but Johnston puts it back to Oluyemi and Harkness Chalmers. That is it. Right, not a classic performance, but we go into the next round. That's all what it's about in the cup. It is about getting to the next round. We will, if we were to win this cup, we don't look back at that round and go, oh, it almost ended there. We just go, we won the cup, you know? So, not really fussed about that. Rangers will be feeling the same as they take out Hamilton. They only won 1-0 as well in the 72nd minute, so Celtic and Rangers still in this cup, as are we. We've got Hearts in the next round, so we'll probably bring that to you quite soon. I'm thinking what we're going to do is we will actually, the next couple of games, we will follow the Scottish Cup along, because I do like the Cup games. They're a good benchmark, so we'll see how long, how far in the future even, that game is. So it's not that far away, so I think the next game we'll bring you is the Scottish Cup 5th round against Hearts, and then we will probably take on Dundee United. I don't want every video just to be us versus Rangers and Celtic, so Scottish Cup 5th round, and then Dundee United will be the next video. Or do we take on St Mirren? St Mirren are more interesting. Let's take on Dundee United, because I think they're down there, and that's delightful, because we have Gordon Johnson. We'll play a couple of games off the videos, and then hopefully, I don't anticipate any movement in January. What I might go and do now is have a look at Keenan Bates and the goalkeeper situation. We have to be on top of that going into next season. We probably can't do anything other than loans until we know what kind of money we're getting into the season now. Obviously, we made Champions League football. We made Champions League this past season. We've been in the group stage. This is the most money we've had in the bank. I'm hoping for a decent amount of money. Let's face it, we've built a good team with what we've had to this date, but we might be at the point where we need to invest in a goalkeeper. So I'd like it to be Keenan Bates. I'm not sure if we can afford $6 million for him. So join me next time when we once again go beyond Blue Brazil.